Hi, everybody. It's Master Theta Healer Karen Abrams, and welcome again to Tuesday Tuneups. Yay. So, for those of you who don't know, it's actually Wednesday. And I missed yesterday because I didn't get any sleep. I barely got any sleep last night. And so I was too out of it and not present enough to be here. And so I decided not to. I always want to, leave, or what is it? Good off on the right foot. And yesterday I had two left feet. So, anyways, today what I wanted to do, since that was my experience, is to help you figure out how, when things like that happen, how can you, excuse me, get back into a better state so that you can start, because, you know, all of the great teachers out there talk about you have to change your state in order for you to be able to do what you want to do in the day and get done what you want to do and just drive your direction. And, if it only happens one day, no biggie. But when things are going on the way they are with our world, you could have that excuse every day. So here we go. Let me come into your space. Just say yes. Alrighty. I guess I have a little itchy throat today. The energy's coming up so fast. All right. Okay, so we're going to do the first thing, which is always a good thing to do when this happens, which is let's get rid of all of the energy that never belonged to you in the first place, that you picked up from the collective. And when you lose sleep, it just makes you so funky. There we go. So we can do this because when we use theta healing, your mind is talking to your body so that your body can then lift out all that energy that never belonged to you. And then we have the intention inside of theta that directs where you want this to go. So we want it to go out in the universe. If you believe that's God or source, or you believe that's your inner wisdom, whatever, it's totally cool. Perfect. All right. Yay. And then let's also let go of all of that harmful radiation that comes from all of our technology. That's the same reason this works. There we go. English is still a second language apparently today. But way better. Okay. Beautiful. All right. So actually what I wanted to do with you today is do one of my favorite meditations, which is Enough Already, which dovetails into what is happening right now. I've been talking about going into your future self, into this energy of where all your needs are met in order to shift you and shift your state of mind and shift the direction you're going in and shift the way you're shaping your life. It's going to give you that boost that you don't have from that space of feeling yucky, right? If we feel yucky, it's hard to get out of it from that yucky space. But if we bring in energy and you teach your body what it feels like to have that other energy, you're going to feel better. You're going to sit up straighter. You're going to walk with more confidence, and you're going to make different kinds of decisions that are going to change your day and ultimately keep changing your days until they add up to a whole good life, okay? So here we go. So Enough Already is, let's let you know what it feels like to have all of your needs met. All right, just let yourself know what that feels like. And so, and this is another thing you can always say too to help you out, which is how grateful would you feel if, all right, when you're doing this on your own, how grateful would you feel right now if you had the most satisfying social life you've ever had? You're seeing your friends as much as you'd like to see them. You're hanging out. You're talking on the phone. You're playing with them. Just feel that feeling. Beautiful. And what would it feel like from God's perspective right now? Let's give you this. What would it feel like to know that you had enough money? You had more than enough money to save and to invest, to secure your retirement. All those wonderful things. And just feel that and feel how grateful would you be if that were the case right now? And notice how your body's changing. It's lightening up, it's expanding. Because when we're in that other state, we're contracting and we're not letting anything good in. Okay. And let's let you know what it would feel like to have vibrant health and have all the energy you want to do what you want to do. There you go. And you feel like a completely healthy 28-year-old person. Beautiful. Nice. All right. And what it would feel like to completely accept yourself unconditionally from the inside out. How grateful would you be if that were the truth right now? And that you already believed in yourself 150%. And that you can change your life from here in the places that you want that changed. And know what it feels like to really appreciate what you have and focus on what you have already. And create that rich life from this place of already knowing how rich it is. You have a place to stay. You have a place to live that protects you from the environment, that you have warmth, that you have clothing, that you have food in your refrigerator, that you have transportation when you need it. There we go. And let's also bring in what's your next right step for you to create that for yourself today. And to create more of that for yourself today. Awesome. And know what it feels like to be completely content, that you're already completely content with your life. Knowing that this also means the places that you'd like things to be even better, they can be. And you're coming from that place of having instead of lacking. Okay? All right. All right, my friends. And on that note, I also want to invite you to a free preview that's coming on June 11th. So mark your calendar at 12 p.m. Pacific. And we're going to have a free Zoom Theta Healing session connecting you to your future self that is already wealthy, that is already healthy, that is already happy, that is already satisfied. So that you can see what that feels like when you get even more of that than you even got now. And how it changes you and how it changes the way you look at yourself, the way you look at your life, the way that you move forward. It's one of the most powerful places that I've gone inside of Theta Healing, outside of Theta Healing, everywhere. And it's making such a huge difference in my life that I've been absolutely compelled to share this with you. So come by and see what it's like. Once again, you'll be getting stuff in the email with an invitation. And if you are just happening upon me, and come sign up at thinktheta.com on my email list so that you can come too. And let's have God give you body healing right now. Boom. Yay. And let you know who you are from God's perspective with all these changes that will continue to evolve and lighten you up. And then bring you back into your body, because when you make that intention to connect, you want to get back in your body afterwards and ground yourself out and bring that earth energy back up to the top of your head to fill every cell of your body. All right, everybody. So until next week, God bless and goodbye for now. And click the link below and sign up just to come and see what it's like to get a free 45-minute healing. Nothing wrong with that. All right. See you later. Bye.